Doing well, Tony. How about yourself?
Doing great. All right, here we go. We're going to go to Maction tonight at 7 Eastern Time. ESPNU has Kent here hosting Ball State. Kent laying 7 here, total 62.
Yeah, Kent State, they're 3-0 at the home base this season. While Ball State, they only have one road win. Ball State can't really stop the run. Kent State does nothing, pretty much but run. Also, Kent State's defense is a little bit, shaky as well, but I'm not too worried about that because of Ball State struggles a little bit here on offense. I kind of rank these teams about 104th, 113th in the NCAA. If I just take a look at head-to-head team rankings, Kent State I think is better here at home. But I also think that Kent State's totals, if you look at them, it's a little bit inflated this season. They played Ohio in overtime, and then they also went ahead and put up 63 versus a team like Long Island. But otherwise, if they were playing against teams like Oklahoma and such, really not very high scoring games in there. Even like when Kent State played Akron, I mean that one only totaled out at 60, and I'm not sure that Ball State can do as well as an Akron team. So I'm going to take a look at the under 62 in this one today. Under 6-0 in the Cardinals' last six November games. Under's 5-1, their last six overall. The under's also 4-1 to the Golden Flashes in the last seven in November. Tony, I'll take the under 62 here in this one.
All right, Mindy going under 62 here with Ball State and Kent here tonight in Maction. Kent, the question mark here is going to be the quarterback, right? Colin Sklee is questionable, had that injury, missed the Akron game. And then they threw the freshman in there last week against Akron. Cargman, 56% completion rate, 8.5 yards per attempt. But in his mop-up duty, you put in the stats, he's only averaging more than a tick over half of his completions, 51% completion rate. So kind of an issue there with Kent here with their quarterback situation.
Yeah, I mean that's all going to play into this as well. And the way I see it is this one. It's kind of like I feel like they, kind of almost have to put up 70. If you think 70 is on the table here, in this one, in order for it to go over. And I just don't think that that's this is going to be something that each of these teams are able to put up a 35. I'm just not so sure it's going to happen today. So that's why I was also looking at the under. I just think, if you look at Kent State overall, you're like, oh, this is a team that puts up a ton of points on their side. But again, I think there are times where they just took it two teams, and had some overtime wins in there. And I think that's why this one has ticked up a little bit here as well. I think it was even, 61 or so when I looked at it this morning. So there's still some folks that like this one to go over, but I'm looking at an under today.
Under the total here, look at the marketplace. We're seeing some 62 and a halves in some of the sharper books and 62s. And actually, it's kind of a split here. Actually, no, the 62 seems to be where it's headed now. So, Mindy here, Ball State Kent, under total of 62. This one to have a start time here of 7 p.m. Eastern Time on ESPNU. All right, Mindy, let's take a look over at Tony'sPicks.com for today's action. Now, World Series, they're going to get it in. It looks like the weather's good today. They'll get in game two. We've got two from Action. We have some for NBA. A lot on the ice in the NBA to start the season. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
Yeah, so I have a lot of plays in action. I went with 7 today here on the ice. I did all four of those NBA games. I really like those today here as well. And then I'm in on the World Series also. So yeah, a lot of action here today. You can pick up. I put those as single games. I put those three best bets into a package. So you can get those for just as little as $45 instead of buying them each separately. So you get a little bit of discount there. And then also, if you prefer just the NBA, I did go ahead and put a 3-pack up there. And for the NHL, I did a 7-pack of plays today also. So a lot of action, a lot of good stuff that you can purchase at Tony's site. Make sure you use the promo code on that. Also, take a look at some of those. We're getting to that time of year where it's time to get, the month-long passes starting fresh here in November. So yeah, look at maybe getting a 30-day pass using the promo code, especially on that one. You get the biggest bang for your bucks. Also, I like to put out a lot of plays, so you're definitely going to be in action in all of the major sports.
That's right. Get on board with Mindy Hahne over at Tony'sPicks.com. Of course, showing good results in the NBA. So get on board today over on the site for Mindy. She has action for you here from all 3-pack up there we're seeing right here. Is a mixed sport 3-pack, NBA, NHL, and MLB. Of course, these 3-packs, these one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or the amount you purchase is credited back into your account. That is profit guarantee. So get on board there with Mindy Hahne with that play. And of course, we scroll down, we'll find best bet here from the World Series, as we talked about earlier on the Open. Also an NBA play up here as well. A 3-pack for you there from Mindy. And a lot of action here from NHL as well. So get on board with Mindy Hahne over at Tony's Picks. A lot of individual plays. But as Mindy was talking about, probably the best time right now to get that monthly All Sports Pass. Get all of Mindy's premium plays here for 1 month. And that would include all her NBA. That would include all her NFL. Included in there as well the remainder of the World Series. If it goes 7, you'll get every premium play she has there in that pass as well. And of course, it'll include NHL. College basketball is in play now as it begins on Monday, so you'll get a good 25 days worth of college basketball from Mindy. And of course, we're in November, so what does that mean? Thanksgiving football, right? So that covers you for all the Thanksgiving football games, college, NFL. When we have all those college basketball tournaments coming up around Thanksgiving week, feast week they call it. So feast week's included, and then of course we got the rivalry week in college football. Actually, this takes you right to December 1st. It takes you right through much of the college football season, the remainder of the college football regular season here with that 1 month All Sports Pass. So you got a lot of our college football. A lot of these midweek games now, the Friday after Thanksgiving, there's some good matchups too. So then that will take you right into. Let me take a look here. When does this season end here? Just to be sure here. Okay, November is going to go. This will take you to the 30th. That'll be Wednesday. There'll be some midweek action there leading up to the week of the championship game. So you'll be covered there. Actually, it's the final week of the season. So yeah, there we go. Championship week leads you up there in college football. So the remainder of the regular season is part of that 30-day All Sports Pass from Mindy. So get on board right now and use that promo code TonyT at checkout, and you'll be able to save 20% off premium plays. Of course, you can access Mindy's page by clicking the link over in the description. Click the All Cappers tab and then get signed up. All right, Mindy, we also put together a Twitter account for you over at Tony's Picks Mindy. Of course, you're in Rome with that great show in the morning here over on Tony's Picks YouTube channel, and Twitter is at Morning Steam with a lot of content up there in picks.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, you can catch me on Twitter every day. We put out free picks over on our Twitter account. Those are usually, separate from the ones that we're already putting out, so you get even more plays from us. But yeah, you can catch me at Tony's Picks Mindy. Click the follow button there on Twitter, and then also hit the notifications so you don't miss any of the plays. And then, of course, you can catch me and Ramon in the morning to start your day off right. You can catch us at 8 a.m. Central Time, Saturday through Thursday, where we go through the full card. So like today, we went through the World Series. We started some college football, the 11 o'clock games for Saturday, plus the NBA and the NHL. So yeah, lots of stuff in action. We go through all of the games, like I said, to make sure you get the best lines, the best advice. And then also what we're looking for is our consensus. So we do consensus building, and we figure, those to be our best of the best plays of the day as well. But we go through each of them because it may be the game of your choice that you're looking to put money on, just to see where you see that our leans are on those games as well. So make sure you catch us there in the morning. I had a big group in the chat yet today, like 40, 50 people. So we're looking to keep building that up. So hope you can join us in the mornings, especially on the weekend. Maybe you, can get up and maybe not sleep in.
That's right. Check out Mindy Hahne there at the Tony 6 Twitter for more picks. And of course, that morning steam show on Saturdays through Thursday at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys tune in. A lot of picks up there. We archive all the shows. So if you go over to our YouTube channel, right in the front is where we feature our live shows. It's easy to find. You can listen to the morning steam. If you're on the podcast driving home, you could also listen to it as well. So the full length is up there as well. Individual videos as well. Individual picks. If you're looking for a late play, you want to just go over to our YouTube channel. You can type in the game with Morning Steam in there in the keywords, and you'll be able to find their pick because they cover every game in NHL and NBA, as well as all the action today that we did in previous shows. So they started the Saturday card today. The early games at 12 p.m. Eastern time have been begun today. So a lot of content up there, a lot of individual plays. So check them out over at our channel. And of course, check out Morning Steam and make sure you guys like, subscribe, and set notifications. So when Mindy and Ramona are live, you'll be live with them to get the best numbers and ask questions for them in the chat room. They're very responsive in the chat room. One of the most responsive shows you'll find out there, as they respond about all the comments up there. So guys, be sure to hack in those comments. All right, Mindy, as always, great having you on the show. Keep up that great work. We'll talk with you again tomorrow.
All right, we'll see you then.
You got it. Mindy Hahne here on Game Day Picks.